Here with Kristin Smith. You're on FelicianAthletics.com ahead of the playoff game tomorrow against U Sciences. And Kristin, you're one of the you're the only captain, in fact, on the team. What's your role like as a captain this year?
It's like almost sometimes like another coach that the girls can go to, and like someone that provides, leadership, the sounding board as well, someone to give advice, and sometimes strictness, because you kind of have to be a little bit of everything, because it depends on like certain days, some practices, it's good. Everybody's on board. Everybody knows what they have to do. Other days, especially when it's early in those mornings, they come in slow. Everybody doesn't want to do their job. So you got to put down the fist and be like, let's go. Because look, we're in the playoffs, the first round of playoffs. So obviously things have been working.
You're it's a young team for the most part. You're one of the older players. Does that factor in as well with the leadership factor, because you've seen just a lot more basketball than most of these girls have?
Yes, it's a big factor, especially like you said, we're a young team. There's a lot of freshmen. There's like 2 sophomores or something like that. And basketball's changed in the past few years. I've noticed it's changed. A lot of the new girls coming in, sometimes they need a little bit more discipline. And it really helps with the 2 others like Cammie and Kayla. If we're all on board, they kind of follow along, and that's what we really need. Like sometimes we really just have to, like, jokes aside, be like, yes, it's fun, but it is serious and it is a game. Like, we got to win.
Turning our attention to the game tomorrow, a game that you do have to win. You played them very, very tight this year. You lost 61-58 at their place. On top of that, that was actually their closest game. They're 27-1. That was their closest game except for the 1 loss to Jefferson. Do you take any confidence from that, even though it was almost 2 months ago?
Yes, we do. We were actually just talking about it today during practice. But regardless of the game, that's the game in the past. And they've had multiple games between then, and same as here. So no matter what happened in the past, tomorrow's a whole different game and anything can happen. So we know that no matter what, we have to bring our best again and bring our hardest from as soon as tip-off.
You held them to 33% from the field in that game, 11 of 40 from downtown. How important will defense be to stop an extremely, extremely accurate and efficient U Sciences attack?
Defense is everything tomorrow, especially like you said, it's their gym. They know, like, they shoot all the time there. They practice every day there. So we have to come ready to go, guards, bigs, everything. Like, we have to be prepared to stop that, because 3-pointers add up really quickly compared to 2. So defense is everything tomorrow.
Playing to essentially extend your career, does that ever factor into your mind going into a game like this as a senior?
Yes, it does. I always think, because, like, you don't ever want to think, like, this is my last game, or, like, I don't know if I'll play anything more. So, like, yes, it does factor in as for my career.
Thank you, Kristin.